Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Thursday evening, or Thursday night, I should say?
Yes.
This is the Kardashians come on Thursday.
Yes, they
right,
do.
Right. Okay. So anyway, you're getting it a little late. I'm gonna stop saying it, but you're getting it a little late because baby Crone is in college and she gets home, and so that's why.
Yes, you know the
So
drill.
with that being said, I hope your day was lovely, and I hope you had a good dinner. And if not, if you're getting ready to eat, then I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. And with that
Like
being
that.
said, baby Crone, well, let's get into it. But before we get into the don't tell me. I know what it's the Kardashians. Before we get into Kardashians, I like to tell you my pet peeve straight up. My
Okay.
pet peeve straight up this week is the fact I don't get it. I didn't understand Khloe and Tristan and all the apologies and all of this. I don't understand. If you don't want this man, I don't get it. It's beyond my recollection. It's over the top. It
Yes.
makes him look weak. He looked like he's emasculated. He looked like a wet dog just sitting up there, just pathetic. I'm just being honest. And I hate to see, I'm just going to be honest. Can I be honest?
Yes, you can
I
be
hate to
honest.
see our black men like that in a vulnerable position to these women. And for what? What your relationship was with Khloe. That's where you had the problem with. I can understand you even apologizing to the mother, maybe, or if she had a dad. But all the sisters and all of this,
Yes.
because they got involved. The thing is, you apologizing to them, but do they apologize for the things that they've done with men?
No.
I'm just confused.
Yes.
Does Kylie apologize, going around and apologize to all of Black China's family about what she did and
No.
took Tiger?
No.
Help me.
No, you're right.
I'm just trying to figure out, why do he have to apologize? And Khloe is like, oh, he has a way of feeling what he feel. I can even understand Courtney having a problem because she is the older sister.
Yes.
Maybe. But I can't understand all of this venom. They all act like they didn't do anything wrong and they have just been the best people in life. And now they got this black man. And for what? Is he doing this because he think Khloe is going to take him back?
I honestly think that's what it is. Because he says that he'll do anything to, not exactly in these words, but to
What's that song? I do anything for clout. Was that it? No.
Yes, they'll do anything for clout.
I do anything for clout. Go ahead.
Yes. He basically said that I'll do anything to show you that I've changed. And he was like, I am a man. I've learned from my mistakes. I was young and dumb.
I mean, he's
then."
begging.
Yes, he really is.
And she's like, well, why didn't you do it at the time? Because he was a boy.
Yes. That's
He
what
was
he's telling you.
23, 24. You was older than him, Khloe. Ooh, he's a man now. He's growing up. He's in his early 30s. And still, Khloe, you 7 years older than him.
Right, he's taking his
You had been
responsibility
married.
now.
He's growing into his manhood. And you can't forgive him?
Nope, she can't.
That's what, Khloe, you was the one that wanted a baby and all that, following after Kim. Kim done led you right down a dark hole, and now you're like, here, she ain't got a father for her baby, and you're fighting to hold on to a man that you don't want. You don't want him. You want him. You don't want him in your house, but you want, house. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. What does she want?
I have no idea what she wants.
Does she seem like
look like she wants Tristan, though.
It does seem like she doesn't want him at all.
Yes, because the entire time he was talking, she just had this very unamused look on her face, like, I don't believe anything you're saying to me right now.
But why have him jump through hoops for you? He's not in my house. This is so radar to me.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
Here's Khloe's reason for doing this. She said that when Andrea was alive, which is Tristan's mom, when she was alive.
No, that's the amen finger.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was the amen finger. Like, because I know where you're going, and that's the amen finger. Go ahead, sister.
Yes, she said when Adria was alive, she helped Adria with Amari, the disabled brother.
7 years ago, and that she signed her over to the. Do
Yep,
you
and
all
she's
believe that?
honoring her.
This woman, 7 years ago, with her son and her in a topsy-turvy relationship that we ain't seen no Amari or knew anything about him 7 years ago, and she signed her son over to this woman that wasn't even married to her child? Somebody help me, please. Please, Chloe. I don't even know if people caught that. But I know I did.
Yes.
7 years? Chloe, stop.
Yes.
I call Kat.
Right. That was her way of
Kat.
trying to say she feels responsible to keep Tristan in her life just for Amari.
Is that what she's saying?
Yes.
I don't understand it.
And Tristan has even said it, that he's more responsible now. And then Chloe's like, I don't have anything to say to that. Your family members are going to have to judge and see if you're more responsible now.
I don't know what this is. Anyway, that's how I feel. As you see, this is a very, very tough subject in our house. So go ahead, take us to the bridge, baby Crone.
Yes, well, to continue off of that conversation, I would like to say that Kylie did finally feel a little bit emotional and shedded a tear when Tristan was talking about how much he wanted his image to look a certain way for his children. And I think Kylie as a mother could understand that. And she also did respect that he apologized to her for having to lose Jordan.
I could see why I just don't get it. This is years old.
It is. And
he's in his own house.
This is what I wanted to bring up. We saw earlier this year that Kylie was hanging out with Jordan when they was in Italy, I think. So my question is, once Tristan apologized, is that when Kylie felt like she could hang out with Jordan again and maybe bring her back around the family? It was just suspicious. You know, that's what it made me think of.
Okay.
Yes, because remember, this is only a few months ago. So...
Well, Chloe says she's over it. She doesn't hold her responsible. She understands that it was all Justin. Is his name not Justin?
Jordan? Oh, sorry, no.
We talking about Chloe, Tristan, and she's saying that she know that it was his fault. Blah blah blah. You have caused some really bad damage. You broke up a friendship, but you know what? I truly believe that there are no mistakes. I truly believe it. Would you call it chill? Baby?
Yes, I did.
I hope the camera didn't catch it. So, anyway, go ahead. What were we saying?
Yes. So, in other news, Kim Kardashian. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian because...
Well, that'll be the best of the show. So let's go back. Is there anybody else? Because once we get on her, it's it. That's
all right. Okay, cool. So Kourtney Kardashian celebrated her 44th birthday. Mm-hmm. And, of course, Kim Kardashian was there, and she gave her a card saying that that we're sisters in the end, in summary, we're sisters in the end no matter what I call you. And they just felt like that was such a fitting card for them.
The thing is, they're right. They are sisters. And nothing is going to separate them, not for very long. They're going to find their way because they are a close-knit family.
Yes,
remember,
they really
that's
are.
why we fell in love with them. Because they were so relatable. The thing is now they're just not relatable. Why? Because many of us just can't go and get into our jets.
Yes.
Many of us just can't go and live in mega mansions. They're beyond our scope.
Yes.
They're not beyond our dreams and visions. No. But they are beyond our scopes. They are unrelatable. Why? Because they do unrelatable things. One of the things that was relatable, that when Kourtney had her birthday party, she had it in a bowling alley.
Yes, she did.
And she complained about it.
Sure she did.
She feels as though what? it was like a lot of work.
Yes, it was.
I don't know what's
After
a lot
that,
of work.
she said that she doesn't want to host a birthday party, another birthday.
She didn't want, she'd rather go away. She usually goes Florida or something, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I don't see the hard work in it. But there you have it. See, they're unrelatable. To me, to have a birthday party at a bowling alley.
Yes.
She was pregnant. She couldn't bowl. But she
Yeah,
planned it. Why put it there? So
why plan your birthday party around something you can't do because you're pregnant?
And then complain about how you can see they do unrelatable things to me.
Yeah,
so it's
right.
like, yes, what is unrelatable? Just saying, hey, I want to see Usher. I want to be up front. I'm going to pay me $10,000 and get on my own plane and drive there and take a group with me because I can afford to drive $50,000 on a trip. Well, $100,000. Who knows what it's going to cost for gas and all that? But I can drop $100,000 that night on me and 10 of my friends. And I don't know that life. You understand? Mm-hmm. I don't know that life, and I'm not judging that life. I'm just saying they're unrelatable at this point. So when I'm saying to you, and I'm saying, well, Chloe, why are you doing this? What is the point? It's unrelatable. That's some rich stuff they doing now. It's unrelatable.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a rich, they're on a different level in the way they deal.
Yes.
That it's unrelatable. I know that may sound silly.
No, because probably people in their arena will know exactly what they're going through.
Absolutely, but it's unrelatable to me.
Yes.
You know, and just like when Kim says she works a lot and she says, I know I keep saying it and I don't, and yet you have all the money money to last you for at least 3 lifetimes. And yet you still have this compulsion to work and to prove yourself.
Yes, she does.
And it's like you'll work yourself to an early grave. And for what? And it's like that's what I'm saying. They are so in a stratosphere that they are unrelatable. I don't understand it. I mean, she works, and it isn't no way you're going to tell me that Kimberly is working like this and she's spending a lot of time with her kids. It's impossible.
You're right.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
But she would rather be anywhere than home raising her kids full time.
Yes, I would like to comment on that because Kris Jenner, when she made a little meeting to talk to Kim to slow it down, she said that, are you sure you're not just doing all this work to keep yourself busy and avoid something?
Yeah,
and then
she is avoiding them kids.
And Kim's like, I'm not avoiding anything.
Mm-hmm.
And
home.
Yes. So then Kris Jenner later in the conversation says, you think you can do everything. And Kim Kardashian in response said, yeah, I like a challenge. And she feels like she has imposter syndrome. So that's why she feels like she has to prove her worth.
This is imposter syndrome from where I understand it. Imposter syndrome is no matter how much you do something, like no matter how much I read cards, I just feel like I'm never good enough. I feel like I'm faking at it. I feel like I'm missing out on something. I'm just using something relatable so you can understand. That's imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome isn't, I just keep going from job to job. That's not imposter syndrome. If I'm an actor, and I'm acting my roles, and I'm doing the best I can, and I'm good at it, I feel like I'm fake. I feel like I'm not doing my best at it. That's imposter syndrome.
Yes.
It is not
see the difference.
The way that is not. So to me, Kim, I don't know how to say it. She's a narcissist.
Yes, that's what it is.
And everything about now she's got imposter syndrome. Why? Because I'm just so busy. I can't say no. I gotta do everywhere. I gotta be. I'm just a nice person, guys. I'm really nice, aren't I, kids? I'm just really nice. And the reason why she seeks validation, because she knows she's not. Because a nice person would be home with their kids.
Yes.
See, if she didn't have all that money,
Yeah.
where would she be?
Home
She'd
with her
be
kids.
home, getting off from work, coming home, cooking dinner,
Yes.
being normal like everybody does. Or paying the nanny or talking to the nanny. Either way, who all have money like that?
Yeah.
That you can have maybe round the clock nanny. Or when your children get sick, you ain't got to worry about bothering cleaning it all and all that. Nanny. So you could just up, jump, go, get spray tans at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Your kids probably live on one little section of a corridor, and you got a whole house by yourself. Got to go through halls to get to you. I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, we've seen her walk around her house on interviews and stuff like that.
So, I'm just saying it's unrelatable. And I really found this episode boring.
Yes, you did.
I really, to be honest, I'm really missed out on the conversation when you said Kim had. Tell me about, I don't even remember having it. I must have drifted off to sleep.
Oh, the conversation that Kim had with
I know they were
Chris.
going to have a conversation.
Yes.
I didn't see it.
Yes.
I will look back at it though. Go ahead.
But, yeah, pretty much Kim didn't want to listen to her mom because her mom was saying, Kim, I know you and you're heading for a crash. You need to know how to say no and stop doing all these deals. And Kim's like, well, I just got to push through and then I'll chill.
And Kimberly said herself, she built for this. Don't worry about it. Kimberly also suffered with insomnia.
Yes, she was so
and
out
she's
of it.
always suffered with that, even in the past episodes. One of the things is as she enters more into the older age, the insomnia gets worse. And it's going to be hard for her to be able to function and do that and not have the proper amount of sleep.
Yes, you're right. Because she kind of gloated.
Because she's letting you know, she's always let us know she had a problem with sleeping. She said that's the worst out of everything. And that is going to be her downfall.
It is. Because
she's not getting enough sleep.
Yeah, it's not good. She was gloating about it like it was such a good thing. But it's not a good thing where you don't know what you did in a day and you look back and you're like, I don't remember doing that. Oh my God, I said that?
Yeah,
that's not good.
That's the mild part of sleep deprivation, but it gets worse than that.
Yes,
So my point is that I don't know. I would like to see how long she can go. Because she's built for this. She's built for this. She says, if anybody can handle it, it's me. I am the star. Everything is because of me. Yeah. Mom helped, but it was all because of me. And I can handle it all. I don't understand why I can't cook the bacon, bring it home, fry it in a pan, serve my children, serve my husband, go back and do a night shift, work in the movie, still be a lawyer, and be an actress.
And a minister.
And a minister. Because I'm a good person. I'm really nice. She's such a narcissist. But you have to ask yourself, how come she wouldn't be? How could she not be? When everybody is hailing you all day and telling you how great you are.
Yes,
this woman thinks she is so great. This woman thinks she is 6 feet tall.
Yes, you're right.
She forgets that she's too short to be a model and that she doesn't look good in everything.
Yes.
She forgets that.
Yeah, just recently people
What about the pink dress?
Yes, exactly. Saying that wasn't, it was a bit plain for Kim, Liz.
Big heads. That's what I'm saying. They in a place where I don't even know if they even listen. I don't even know. Do they hear? Do they really hear? Or they just listen to people that cater to their egos. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is don't worry about Kimberly. She will not fall. And if she falls, like she said, you won't see it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I'm built for this. I'm built for this. If it was any of my other sisters, even my mom, they can't handle it. My mom is getting old, but I'm built for it. I'm built for this. I can handle it all. I can handle it all. I just wish I wish I could just be a master at it all. That's all. That's all. What did I say it was today?
A jack of all trades.
I've been trying to figure it out, and it came to me today. She's the jack of all trade and a master at one. And what's that? Selfies.
Yes. One thing for sure.
Here we go. Give me one. 1, 2, 3. Selfies. She's a master at that. And hey, it made her billions. So can we be mad? Mm-mm. It is what it is.
So Kim Kardashian was talking about how she's in New York filming for American Horror Story, but then she talks about how she has this problem where she has to find an apartment because she doesn't want to fly back and forth between California and New York for 4 months.
And I'm going to miss my kids, and she's going to miss her kids.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's always about those kids, remember.
But they never around. That's why she has to take them on vacations and this and that. And it speaks volumes when your oldest daughter don't want to live with you, want to live with her father. And besides, speaking on that, I don't see the big deal in that. If my child wanted to go live with their father, go. That's your dad. And when you get tired, you'll come back. I don't see why we make a big deal about that. Mm-hmm. If the father can take care of the child, why not? It's both for our child, right?
Right.
You know how I am.
Yes, I feel you.
If you want to stay with your dad, stay with your dad. You want to stay with your mom, stay with your mom. But I don't get it.
Yeah. But in case some of you guys haven't heard, just shortly after last week's episode, Chris Appleton and his husband Lucas Gage had a divorce.
Kimberly just married them last week from where I'm sitting.
Yes.
Okay. I know it was 6 months ago, but I just saw the episode last week. So that just let you know. Don't let them marry you.
No.
And her stock advice is communicate. Out of all the things, who don't know to communicate, that word? Out of all the things you could say, communicate, obviously.
Yes. And it was also interesting.
I don't remember seeing Kendall.
Nope, Kendall wasn't on the episode.
Because Kylie was.
Yes, Kylie was.
They tag team. You on? Okay, I'm off. Mm-hmm. Courtney was on too. It was good to see her.
Yes. Oh, and also another thing about Courtney, she had literally rented out an Ulta Beauty store to take promo pictures for her Lemmies because it was the first time that they were going to be in stock. I mean, being in stores for the public to buy. Yeah, you can continue.
I want to say one thing about Courtney. I like Courtney. I really do. But she's just like Kimberly.
Okay.
She's just like the rest of them. She's about selling. She's not 100% honest.
Yeah, that is true.
You understand what I'm saying?
We remember that.
If I had to choose and pick sides between Kim and Courtney, I'm going to be on Courtney's side because I think that Courtney put a lot in. But I'm not going to make out that Courtney is the good all be all. Mm-hmm. She's not. She's a hustler too.
Oh, yes.
She got me when she took those Lemmies, and I understand that she was pregnant. I understand it. But you didn't say don't take them when you're pregnant.
Exactly.
So why are you doing the video? You could have had somebody else do the video. I had an issue with it to see. Ever since then, and a lot of things Courtney does. Courtney is about money. Don't think
that
100 that she's going to leave the show. If she does, that's a wonderful thing. But that remains to be seen to me.
Yes. Speaking of which, we got to see that Kim Kardashian, during her time of being busy, got to stop by and see Courtney as she went to a Blink-182 concert.
And she showed up. That was another thing that she did in her long, busy day. She did show up for her sister.
Yes, and spent the entire time at the concert and even went backstage before and after.
Mm-hmm. And ate a banana.
Yes.
So that shows that, they're sisters.
Yeah, for real.
And they fight, but you got to understand, we don't know how much is real and how much is fake.
Yes.
We don't know, but they're sisters. Mm-hmm. And Kimberly and her. They both showing you we love each other.
Yes, they are showing
I call them paternal twins because they look alike.
They really
do. If she wanted to look like Kim,
she could.
They could fix her face up and she could look like Kim, walk like Kim, talk like Kim. And Kim could do the same thing with Courtney. They can pop up Courtney lips. They could do it. Although I think Kim lips are getting too big for her face. And I also think that Kylie lips,
yes,
they looking deformed.
And Chloe's. She always looks like she has her lips poked out.
Chloe looked like, I don't even want to say it because I don't even want to offend her anymore.
Sorry, Chloe.
You say it.
What? Oh, ducklet?
That's what you said. I get it. But that's what it is when you keep messing with your lips and stuff. And I wanted to know if you keep pumping your lips up, would they lose elasticity? And I read somewhere that it says yes.
Okay. And to end it off and finish, Courtney, when she had a conversation with had it with Tristan, she did say that she wants the best for Chloe, and that she feels like that Tristan doesn't deserve Chloe, and that Chloe should move on from Tristan.
This is what Courtney says.
Yes.
Well, you can't, I get what they're saying. Like I said, at the end of the day, Chloe is 39 years old. Chloe has 2 children. Chloe done have 2 children by this man. It is up to Chloe to decide what Chloe wants. Chloe lived on her own. Chloe got a house. This man have a house. I don't know what they doing. I don't know what Chloe is doing. All I know is that Kris Jenner want that man.
Yes,
if
she
she
does.
didn't have Corey, she would say, come on, I'll take you. I'm joking. But what I am saying is she does like this man very much. And she does wish that Chloe give him a chance.
Yes, she really does.
I agree too. Just stop all of this, whatever you're doing, whatever the apologies and my person and I don't want you and why didn't you? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that Tristan looks soft. He looks soft and he looks desperate. And you know what? He just looked pathetic. It's like, to me, it's like you're begging for something that she says to the camera she don't want you. And she don't even know if she want you. And she don't even know. She need time to think. And you doing all this, you just look like a squirrel running around. I don't know what this is. I don't know. But whatever it is, Tristan, you need to just stop it.
Yes.
And just leave her alone and stop trying to be friends with everybody's babies and taking care of Kim children and everybody's babies and trying to be the good guy. Because you know what? The more you do, seem like the more she disrespects you behind camera. That's my opinion. That's how I see it. And as far as Courtney goes, Courtney, your daughter don't even like the man. And
Yes.
I'm sure he ain't never do nothing with the daughter. So y'all express too much of y'all business around the kids. They know too much. Well, with that being said, other than that, I don't know. Other than my gossip, I felt as though, was it a good episode? No. It's full of Kim. I guess what Kim got to do when she ain't got Courtney there. So she films her life and try to make it as exciting as she can. I guess that's it. That's what she can do. But as for me, I'm telling you the truth. I found it was boring. Even though she lives her life and she does the best she can to try to keep you entertained.
That is.
She tries.
That's another thing.
She tries.
She tries to live her life, but she's like, oh, I gotta make it good enough for the camera.
And I truly believe that she hired those boys to get married so she can glow and entertain us. And even though that's not what we're looking for truth. And truthfully, what we're really looking for, we're looking for you to how you're going to sit down from all this and understand that your time has ran out and you're overly exposed. And now, you know, you just, why can't people just walk when they on top?
I have no idea.
Why can't people just say, we're going to sit out for a year or two and then we'll come back? I don't understand. They got the money. I don't understand
Maybe
these
it could
things.
just be the greedy mindset of, well, I want the money now, but I also want to make sure I save up for later.
And maybe they stay because buy. And with that, we thank you for joining us with the Crones. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Please subscribe. Please thumbs us up. We really can appreciate it. And we thank you again for joining us. You have a wonderful night. And we so love you. Mwah. Sunflowers.